I'm against this 100%. She plays for honor. Lose a whole bunch of times. Warped right now. What's going on? Hello, Blue. First in the door. First in. I can't say that anymore. But how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Come sit. The banquet hall is quiet but cleaned up from. Honestly, didn't have much of a cleaning job to do since yesterday, but I've been talking to Hero, and Hero was looking into a class called the Blood Hunter, and I think it's actually pretty cool. I think it's a little complicated, but definitely can be. Okay, you're switching. All right, hang on. I will let you switch. Oh, 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 yeah. Sarari, sarabi, harara, sorry, haraba, da. I wish I knew the words that they were saying. Da da da. I missed. No, no. But is mommy making dinner? Okay. Well, let me know when you switch, Blue. Ooh. Hello, my lord. So, what I was saying was so I was talking to Hero, and he sent me a couple of ravens on and I was reading over these little scrolls, and he was talking about his class he was looking into called the Blood Hunter. Very interesting class. It is a class that is official, but it was created by actually the guy that I'm watching right now on Critical Role, the DM, Matthew Mercer. Long-haired dude, does a lot of good voices. I'm enjoying their campaign. And he created this class with the help of, or not with the help, but with the, working of Wizards of the Coast and stuff like that. Wizards of the Coast. That hurt me. What the hell? Gonna rune or something. But, what up, Jaden? I know who made the Blood Hunter. Yep, Matt. Yep. And yeah, so Hero, our boy Hero, is looking into that class, and I did message him back, and I was like, very interesting class. I'm liking it. All I'm saying, I'm going to tell you right now, though, it is a complicated class. You are new to the game, so just be aware of that if you start reading stuff and you don't understand, okay, I'm going to not make this. As long as I can do the health. That was a nice try. Didn't happen though. So basically the theme of this class is you have proficiencies in hunting monsters, but you use blood magic from an alchemic concoction that you took, however you got it, but it changes your blood inside you, and it becomes a power that you can use, and you put it into your weapons to deal extra damage. But when you put your blood magic into a weapon to deal more damage, you take health from your body. So I told Hero, definitely invest in Constitution. He has a 1d10 hit die, so his health starts at 10, plus his Constitution modifier, whichever he chooses how much that is. I have a +3 on my Constitution, so my health, my hit dice is also a 10. I believe the Blood Hunter is a variant of the Fighter. just with different powers. But what's fucking cool is at third level, he gets to choose one of his 4 arcs, and he can go from anything from a ghost hunting type or something like that to a lichen. He can become a fucking werewolf or a werebear or a were-rat or however, were-tiger or whatever he chooses as a lichen, but he can become a fucking werewolf. But he has done major training in his backstory, is major training to control his bloodlust. And the downside of it is it takes 1 turn to do it. So he's like, I want to turn into a werewolf. Boom. He has to wait till the next round, you know, the initiative of everybody is to turn into a werewolf. Also, though, if he takes a certain amount of damage, I believe he rolls a percentage dice to see if he actually loses control and attacks his allies. So, yeah, that's what we want. We left that out of being a lichen. Well, that's if he chooses the lichen. That's if he chooses the lichen. I didn't know, but to me, I would be like, you know, I would if I was choosing his class. But I don't fucking be a lichen. We have a vampire and a werewolf on our fucking team. Oh hell yeah! Fuck with us. Fuck with us right now. Like damn. We're all really powerful in our own right. And get out. Oh, this is loud. I can hear it. Sorry. I know. I'm a little bit before, so it's not so loud. Alright, so I was gonna go with the Profane Soul. What up, hero? Profane Soul. I like that. So that's the I haven't read up on that one. I'll definitely read into it. But you basically I sent you the character sheet, the 27-point sheet. You know now to invest definitely in strength, constitution, and dexterity. You can also invest in a little wisdom because if you become more into spell casting, wisdom is your spell casting ability. So you want to invest in wisdom. So you don't have to worry about intelligence. You could almost take a -2 in intelligence and add 2 more points. So you have 27 points to work with, but if you want a negative points, go into a -2 into something, you can. You just tell me that you want this -2. Be careful though, because the -2 in it means, you know, you have a -1 in your dice roll when you try to fight against an intelligence or something, you know. It's a magic-based subclass. So there you go. So wisdom would be your subclass, your skill modifier. But basically what I was reading, dude, is your constitution, your blood right, you get another 1d4 dice that you add to 1 weapon. If you choose to later have dual wielding and invest it in 2 weapons, you have to do 1d4 and another d4 and take I believe you take that, you roll that, and you take that much health off of you from your total health. So you roll a d4 2 times and take that much health away from you from your normal maximum health. You deal 8 more damage on top of whatever you deal, but you take a lot of health off. It's a give and take, but as you get beefier and you get stronger, that doesn't really kill you as often later. I mean, the max, oh no, you take it. No, you don't. No, you don't roll a d4. I will still have to read this class, trust me. I'm learning it right now with you because I've never heard of it before. But you're basically the Psycho from Borderlands 2. More damage you take from yourself, the more you can inflict on others. You can hurt yourself. It's basically the emo class. You can. A Ritual of the Fallen Puppet. Yeah, so that's basically one of your blood rights. I think you choose. I'm definitely reading up more on it, but it's another. You choose one of 3 at the first level, and then you get to choose another one later, but you get to choose 5 total. So Ritual of the Fallen Puppet is you can revive a fallen friend, I believe was what I was reading. Huh? What? You saw a chest? Okay. Let me see here. You revert form. Well, the human seems a bit OP. If like it's not +1 to the dice roll, it's +1 to the score, so it just adds another score. So if you always round down, you don't give it a modifier. If it's like, say you chose so we said at every 2 points, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Say you did 3, it always rounds down to the adjuster of 2. It doesn't round up to the adjuster of 4. You know what I mean? That's why. Human just adds a score. Honestly, a human blood hunter wouldn't be a bad thing. But that's why you get to mix the race. Gothix is a racial vampire with a rogue class. He's got his vampire abilities, and he has some badass vampire abilities too. And so it's like you and Pro Gamer Guns is a fawn. She has fawn racial abilities. She speaks Fey. She has the Vicious Mockery. Actually, is a cantrip. She nimble-footed she has no disadvantages in difficult terrain. She has her dark vision, and when she has trance, so when she's sleeping, she should actually be on watch just as much as Gothix, because she can get 4 hours of rest in a trance, which is half sleep. So her first watch, she could take first watch, and and she's not even sleeping. She's in a trance, but it counts as 8 hours of sleep. So she could like take first watch or second watch and only need to watch for 4 hours instead of the normal, like, or she could watch for 4 hours and still be considered resting, and she's still up. She will hear something coming. Hello, my lord. What up, Skullface? We are currently talking to It's the Hero, a very long-time friend of mine who's been very busy in his life, a fellow knight, if you will. Has been with me in battle for quite some time, but has been off in a quest I may have mentioned in the past a couple times, on a very off quest, and he has been brought back, and he has talking to us about we're currently class creating with him Skullface. It's the Hero is our tiefling warlock. He has the Hexblade's curse. He's a pretty badass class himself. Very excited to see them in battle in high level. So now we're talking to Hero about the blood hunter class that he's choosing. Most likely choosing to go with. We're still talking about it and stuff, but we're kind of learning it together because I've never heard of this class before. I never really messed with it, and I learned it's created by Matt Mercer today, and I was like, wow, then we definitely gotta play with it, because it's a class that a DM created, and it's like if like any one of you and me created a good class and it became official. That's why I think it's a little more technical and complicated, because he tries to not step on the feet of other classes, but he is basically a damage to himself, deals damage to others more. Lowers his health to damage others more. Basically, that's his meat and potatoes. Death to all your enemies. Yes, yes, come drink, come hang out. Humans get 1 extra language. Yes, you can choose, I think, from a number of different languages. But you get common, and I haven't chosen my second one yet. I was thinking of Draconic, because that would mean that Megan's teaching me Draconic, and I learned it from her teaching me Draconic, and I was thinking of that. Draconic is the language of dragons, but I mean Monarch speaks Sylvan and Elvish, and he also speaks Common. Basically, what I mean in mechanic-wise is it's if we go into something and somebody speaks this language because they're trying to keep a secret or a private or something like that, you know, these are things that you guys need to remember. You know, I'll be like, oh, I speak Elvish. You know. Get Infernal and you can understand me. Yep, they can talk. You guys means you guys will be able to talk to each other. He knows Infernal because of his past. Or not his past, his racial ability, a racial class. I'm too short, too big. Yeah, I can't turn into bats, but I can like teleport like bats. Kinda. Gotta go back to normal size. Seems a bit of he. Strength. Okay, here we go. So strength 10, dex 3, cons. Okay, I need to write this down. These are important. These are important. Sorry, I went off before finishing your sentence. Okay. Strength is 10. Dex is 3. Okay. I would invest in a little more dex. On 7, but you don't, you know, just 7. You want your intelligence, don't you? You want your intelligence. I see you don't want to be stupid. It's completely your choice. Just, I would stick to melee weapons then. Sweet. So you get a +5 on your strength. Get a +1 on your dex. You get a +3 for your constitution, you get a +3 for your wisdom, and you get a +3 for your intelligence. Where's your charisma? What's your +1 to everything else plus okay. What's your charisma? 10, 11, 12, 13, 27. Yeah. Oh, you want 0 charisma? You want 0 charisma? Oh, you're not OP. I have a +5. I have a +4 in my strength and my dex, but I have a +0 in my charisma. So I didn't invest any points. So no charisma. You're good. This is good enough for me. I only need these. I will send you the second part. It's you get to choose, I think, 2 skills between Arcana, Acrobatics, and a couple other things. I'll send you that. What doesn't work? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you playing modded Skyrim? Yeah, I'm playing. I just like what's it called? I'm playing God damn it, immersion mods, not like OP power mods. I love like new houses, better weather, campsites, um, stuff like that. A lot of different things. Better, more plants, better scenery, water is updated, stuff like that. The weather and sounds really cool. Falkreath is a different town. It's a little bigger. It's different design. Falkreath. Dragons, multiple types of dragons and different types, from necromantic to ethereal to crystal to ice to glacier. To combustion. There's some really cool dragons, forest dragons. There's the dragon mod is my favorite so far out of all the mods. I put it all in a DOC. Okay, you're fine. You're decorator. You're fine. I figured you didn't have any 0. So, and then you get a +1. So here's the OP. So the +1. So the 8. Yep, you got it. You were smart. So 8, 8, 8, 4, and 11. So that makes you Dex is +2. Your charisma is +4. Yeah, pretty good. +4, +4, +4. You're not OP. You're just lacking charisma. So, +5 in strength, +2 in dex, +4 in constitution. Very good, very good. Wisdom is +4, and intelligence is +4. So what do I mean by +4, +5? That is the dice modifier. That means it adds that number to the dice. So when you roll a d20 to see if you dexterity saving throw, you add, you know, +2 to that roll. Motherfucker. No. I will do my best to teach you a little more. So like we were saying yesterday was there is a delay. A big thing about the game is role playing. You know, like some people may play a character, some people may play out a role. We tried it. We in the beginning, since we're all kind of new to this, because we only started doing this recently. If somebody does like a jerk move, but they're just trying to play a character or do something, like you kind of just kind of say it like I'm gonna OP. I'm gonna role play this or something, just so people don't think you're being a dick. But what was I saying? It's basically so that always when we're in combat, we roll for initiative. So everybody rolls a 20, right? And you whatever the number's highest, that person goes first. So enemies roll, we roll, everybody rolls. So let's play an example, guys. Let's help Hero out a little bit. Everybody roll for initiative. Roll 20. Yeah. Roll 20. Or don't roll 20. That's me. Roll 20. I rolled a 3. Rolled a 4. Of course, it's not doing it for Hero. It's gonna start. Wonder why it's giving. Try it again. Do it with a small. Oh, also don't do it at the same time. Try again. I've noticed that if it's trying to coordinate and talk for somebody or do something, it won't work. So everybody just try it again. You know, give it a shot. course, it's not working for him again. It always give everybody a little bit of trouble. It sends it to you in whispers. Of course it does. Okay. It did this for Skullface for a while and it stopped doing it. But if it does do that, can you copy and paste? Just copy and paste it. You roll a 20. Yeah, see. So copy and paste it with the arrow forward and just do that. That's what Pro Gamer Guns does. That's what I have people do. There you go. It's the hero rolled a 20. So there you go. Hero rolled a 20. So hero most likely will be going first, right? Okay, so we're fighting 3 skeletons right now. Okay, you got 3 skeletons in front of you, one to the left, one to the right. They all came out of the sarcophaguses that your ally triggered, looking through loot. The skeletons represent a female and 2 male skeletons. They're holding short swords, and they have longbows tied to their back. You reach in for attack, Nero, because you're the first in initiative, so you go first. Go ahead and roll a 20 to see if you hit your target. The armor class, I don't really tell you guys all the time, but if you're using a sword, let's say you're using a sword, go ahead and roll 20 and add, since you're proficient at a sword, that means at level 1 everybody has the number 2 in proficiency. It means just it adds that modifier, that number to it. So you add your strength, which is 5, and the proficiency, which is 2, and it makes your attack number 7 to hit. What that means is it's giving you the advantage, giving you a higher number so you hit. So you add 7 to that. So whatever you roll, add 7 to that. You rolled a 10, you add 7 to that, you rolled a 17. So that means the armor class of a skeleton right now, let's just say for example, is 13. What that means is you have to roll at least a 13 with your bonuses to hit this armor. Ching, whatever. Some armored classes have 19. The average, I have a 16 armor class. Pro Gamer Guns has a 16. Blue has a 17. What it means is that the enemy or has to roll that number to hit us. I'm teaching you basics of D&D right now. They have to roll that number to hit us. Now, you did hit, so you got a 17. You hit. Now, the damage of your sword, let's say, for example, you're using a long sword. It is a 1d8 plus your strength, which is 5. So do 1d8 plus 5 and roll for damage. It's a hit. As Hero gets ready to attack and says, "Here goes nothing, guys," he charges towards the skeleton, striking upwards in a fashion with his short sword. Or long sword, and deals. Go ahead and roll a d8 and add 5 to it. That'll be your damage. Or just roll 8. Sorry, you're good. Just roll 8. Rolled a 5. So 5 plus 5, you did 10 damage. The skeleton has, I don't really tell people the health. I'm contemplating and talking about to myself every day if I want to just put health on the board and people can see the health. I don't think it really matters. Like, why? Why does it matter? What's the difference?
That's a video game analytics. I need to have numbers.
I need to have... Well...
Crank your out, that's it.
Yeah. Hero rolled a 1. Oh no, you rolled a 1. Well, you rolled a 6. Oh, you rolled a 6 earlier by accident. Wrong one. You rolled it again. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's okay. So you rolled a 1 on damage. All that means is you got 1 damage plus the 5 of your strength. Because it's a melee weapon, that is your strength. You've invested 10 points into strength, giving you a plus 5 in strength. You add that to the damage of your weapon. So you did 6 damage. The skeleton, you slice off some bones and you break the cracked ribs, and a piece of pelvis flies off the side underneath a broken desk. And it is now Blue's turn. Or whose turn was it next? Was the... Blue rolled a 4, Max rolled a 3, and Skullface, what'd you roll? Rolled a 7. So Skullface goes next. Skullface, you're up. Go ahead. There's 3 skeletons in front of us. It is your turn to attack, my friend. Roll for attack. So roll 20. And add your shit right now. Oh, I put you up. Okay. Eldritch, most likely can use your Eldritch Blast. So what's the Gothics? What's up, Dude, we got Hero in the mix sitting with us today. We're teaching him a little D&D basics while I get my butt whooped in Skyrim. Go first, rolled an 8 plus your 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a hit. It's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. And what weapon were you doing, actually? Yeah, you're good. I got you. Charisma. You did invest charisma? Oh, you're redoing it? That's fine. Okay. So strength is... Now, is that with your human modifiers, or is that without your human modifiers? Just let me know. I need to know if that's with your human modifiers or not. I rolled a 9. All right, so 9 plus, yeah, it's just a 9. Okay, so you see an arcane energy emit from the tiefling's hands as the fire burns in his eyes, and he just remembers yesterday and shoots with his eldritch blast. Yesterday did it in a gun shape and cuts through, straight through the rib of the skull, or the skeleton, and finishing off the first skeleton we were attacking. You hear a sound of bones crumbling to the ground as... you get ready to attack the second one. Blue, I believe you're up next. I rolled a 3, blue rolled a 4. And the subrace mod. So just give me your base stats. Just do me a favor, just for me. Give me your base stats without your without your class or your race. Just give me your base modifiers. This is just for me, so I know I'm creating the numbers and everything right. So give me just your base stats without your modifiers or your people, and then I will send you everything after that for as far as the numbers go and modifiers. I will send you the second sheet tonight too of the skills you can choose. It gives you a list of skills you can choose. You have a preset list, and I'll take off the ones that you can't choose. Should we get some blood ale? Oh, Gothix never turns down a helping of blood ale. This is a door. This is an exit. Alright, we're out of here. That was a loud noise for a cave.
A loud noise.
Ow. Strength, Dex, Constitution, Whims. So you do want some charisma then? I liked your first build. Strength, Dex. Don't ever be afraid of being too OP. You're not going to be too OP. Don't worry. If you figure out a way to build your class, you know, then by all means, build it that way. It is not OP because this is all set and has been around since 1975. 74. 1974. Wisdom, Intel, 5. Charisma, 2. Oh, okay. So 8, 3, 6, 6. See, at least you know the modifiers for your human because you know it'll change it. That's good. So +4, +2, +3, +3, +3, and +1. Wait, no, 1, +1. The first one was 1. So your dex is a +1, even with the 3. Don't use ranged attacks. Or definitely try not to be doing ranged attacks. You are a warrior. If you want my advice, I would get rid of intelligence. I would. You're not stupid just because you don't have intelligence. It's different.
Gives you 10
It's
points. You're a I am -1 in intelligence. I'm still
Yeah,
a normal.
yeah. You can be a negative in intelligence still, but if you
only
want my
5
advice, you're a
points in
warrior.
intelligence,
I would
then maybe
invest
you're
definitely
borderline
in
mental
strength
retarded
and
shit.
dexterity and your constitution, and you can keep your wisdom. If you want to invest a little more in charisma, but you can keep your, you know, you don't need to add so much to your intelligence.
Explain that like out because 5 intelligence. You know,
Slap
plus 2,
Skullfish
so
shoulder.
12.
Indeed we shall, my friend. Yeah, see, exactly. Invite Skullface to sit. My blood or no? Perhaps next time. Save your strength for our next battle. Exactly. Yay. Okay, let's keep going down. Down, down, down. Come. Well, the Profane Soul subclass allows spells, 2 spell slots. Yep, it does. That will be at what, 3rd level, I think. Profane Soul is like when you, or yeah, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's when you choose your archetype, and that's at 3rd level. So by that time, you'll already be increasing your. I don't think you get ability increase yet, though. That is a Droger. Okay. Blood Hunter 5e. The subclass does a deal with a lesser evil. Does it the subclass does a deal with a lesser evil entity? Yep. You are basically, you turn into the warlock. Actually, I think at that point you're like a fighter warlock. Hunter's Bane, Crimson Right. So Primal Rights, Right of the Dead, Right of the Thing. Okay, so no. So Blood Maledict. Your Blood Curse is at level 2. You choose a Blood Maledict. You choose a Blood Curse. Okay, that's different still. Refrigeration spell. Not even your archetype yet. Your order. Heart and Soul. Blood. Yep, that's Order of the Lycan. Order of the Mutant. Alright, I'm looking for his Order of the Profane Soul. There it is. Yep, so you choose an outwardly patron, just like the Warlock, the Fiend, the Celestial, the Archfey, the Great Old One, the Hex Blade. So, our Tiefling Warrior is the Hex Blade. The Undead, the Pack Magic, yep, and then you get certain spells based on that. That's level 3. I wouldn't worry too much about it yet. You can start looking at it. I definitely would keep an eye on and know where the hell you want to go with your class, because where you're going with your class is a big. I think I'll be doing the Eldritch Knight. So that's at level 3, I believe. Yep, you choose a god that you have a pact with. Was gonna make a deal with the Great Old One, that or the Fiend. Ooh. So think about in how it pertains to your backstory as well, hero. Like, so you did your blood right and you drank your alchemic concoction because you're almost an alchemist too. You start off with alchemist supplies, but you did that. You have your blood magic, and then you chose the profane soul. and you make a deal with a entity. So something drove you to make that deal, and in the game as a role playing, you are held to that deal. So if you try going away from that deal, you can become a deathlock and be cursed to serve that entity for the rest of your days. Oh, poo. I order an O positive ale. Is he going to be chaotic? He's most likely going to... I've said this a couple... I'll make sure people understand. It's like the closest you can be to evil is chaotic... was it chaotic neutral? That was the closest we were allowing. But chaotic good was like the closest. Because you do have to have a good sense of... You know... Oh my god! I know. I just have to know that you're gonna fight for your team, because that's kind of how the campaign's going. My character's campaign as Max is trying to build his kingdom, find allies, earn respect in the realms, and you know, because I don't have royal blood, nobody recognizes me as a king. My followers do. The rest of the world, you know, sees me as the self-proclaimed king. You know, like they. That's my struggle of my character. As I'm trying to gain respect from like the rest of the kingdoms, or at least allyship, you know, in future wars, or future fights. Right. Okay. I was thinking of a greater good character will do some evil for the greater good. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'm not lawful good. I will, you know, slit the throat of somebody who threatens innocence or threatens our friends. But I guess one of the biggest things I was gonna do was, you know, is killing a kid's unacceptable. You know, you will be punished if I find out you kill a kid. You find if it's a demon possessed child, you know, then we try to find a way around it, and if there's no possible way, then, you know, I don't know. But you know, but yeah, killing kids not acceptable in my campaign, or as my character. My character will not like that. If you keep it a secret somehow and I find out about it, you know, it's even worse for you. As far as robbing stores and shit too, that doesn't really fly with me either. Not gonna ban you from the group for it, but like, again, my character's trying to find allies. We're trying to get a good impression in the realms of like what we're like, you know, like we're trying to, you know, we'll fuck anybody up. We have power, but just because we have the power and we're supernatural doesn't mean we abuse it, you know. Yeah, chaotic good. Mine need to learn how to care for others. Okay. I see that. I see that. Yeah. Yeah, chaotic good. Chaotic good is fine. Yeah, you can choose, you know, human. You know, he was thinking about being more human, guys, instead of a turtle. We were looking at the turtle race yesterday, Gothics. It was pretty interesting. I didn't even know a turtle race existed, but I'm not surprised that it is. I would like to roll to train Percy to attack. As long as you know it's not in the game, that it's just we're messing around here, because I want us to be able to do that stuff when we're at home, because if we're on our off time, like if our characters are actually home, you know. But definitely, are you teaching? You're teaching him fetch, right? Yeah, in the game. Yeah, in the game. Yeah, in the game. We need to be playing though. Yeah. Confusing. Yeah. Sorry if it was confusing.
You made it sound like every day that we see you and we're streaming, we need to mention it to you.
When did I say that? When we were playing the game?
See, there you go. You're just arguing.
No,
even though somebody else thought. I didn't say that.
Did you guys think that I meant that you can do it every day even though we're not playing? Been this way. Yeah, it's so that it's not that it's a punishment for you. It's more of a punishment for people coming in that like, I want to train this beast right now, and they actually pass all their training and they just want to capture stuff left and right and play Pokemon. You know, it is a balance so people don't just, we have a horde of animals behind us within a week. You know what I mean? That's why I did that, and I made it more that you know you have to work for it. And honestly, the game says that it's a one try chance per a day, and if you fail once in that day, you don't get to do it again until tomorrow, and you have to start all over. It's way more punishing in the system, and I'm allowed to, as a DM, to make some adjustments, and I made it a little easier. You get 3 tries in one day in game, and it counts as 3 hours of game time in the game. Like, you have to be spitting there playing, doing it in game time. So in the game you have to set time aside before you go to bed or whenever before we go out of town to do that. And it creates a system that people can't just abuse, you know, and like have 50 animals behind them. You know what I mean? Because everybody would want to have a silver or a griffin or any kind of cool creature we come across. They're going to attempt to capture it. I was reading all this stuff online about how to handle that kind of stuff. And it's like, yeah, dude, at that point, everybody's just playing Pokemon, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. But it will be chaotic. You just have a horde of animals. What? There was what I was gonna do. What I was talking about the other day, if that brought in confusion, was that I was like wanting to in the future not be as restrictive. That if we are home from a campaign, our characters are actually home right now, and we're home and we don't really have you know, anything, or we're working on something that we don't have a campaign ready, or something like that. That, you know, we could do something like that. That I would be like, okay, today counts as a training day, you know, throw a little bone. You know, everybody who's got animals can try and train today and it'll count. It's kind of, you know, it's just so it's not so slow of a process, you know. But the thing is it would this cold door. Solstheim? Cool. Wait, this, never mind. This is the DLC world. You said the main villain. No, the it's not that. It's a good question. It's that the main villain in my backstory, like, we killed her and we took the keep from her. This place was a desolate, dead necromantic forest that she had killed and taken over from an old family that lived in this castle. And she destroyed a lot and just had the castle, and she called it the Drakari Keep, Drakari's Keep. And she was a necromancer witch who, in her travels, she was just a general of someone bigger, but her power was necromantic, and which is really misaligns with our backstory, that if you were like a positive necromancer or some way had necromancy in a positive manner, then we could talk, and you have an exception to that rule, but a lot other people would really not. It would go against our complete our kind of campaignish, our alignment. Necromancy is what killed my family and Megan's family, and it's probably what led a lot of our nights here through, because the wave of zombies just went throughout a land and killed a lot in its path. Do I have a problem with silver? No. I'm saying that there's a balance to it. Like when you did it, that was when I was kind of aware of how it worked, and I now know how much more restrictive it is. If honestly, under the new system, yeah, people wouldn't be able to grab silver as quickly. People won't be able to just grab a wolf like that just that easily. I've learned a little more about the system and how that works, and a wolf is not really going to listen to you if it watched you kill all its friends next to him. Let's just say that. You can definitely try. Okay. That just went from bad to worse. I got my own. Yep. You got a puny little dagger. Why are you attacking me? You have no fists. Yeah, this is my best. Because the Blood Hunters, their main goal is to hunt fiends, demons, and undead. So it's fiends, fae, and undead. Those are the three you got. Fiends, fae, and undead. Fae are fairies and fairy type, like charming creatures. Fiends are like golems and goblins and little, not goblins, but like, like very, very dark creatures. And undead are undead, and undead is a pretty big category. You have advantage in tracking them, so if we come up across near an area, I would have everybody roll for perception, and I would tell you to roll with advantage, which obviously means that one of those three are nearby. But that's a mechanic that I know as a DM and most people might not pay attention to. Yeah, Hellspawn. I love my doggy. Yeah, no, your grandfathered in, but now I know kind of how a little bit more how the system works. And I'd still think I made you work for a little bit. You passed a lot of your animal handling checks just to keep it at bay. Like, I think we kind of still handled it pretty well. Like, he barely listened to you, barely followed you, would, like, kind of just chilled with you. It's still kind of at that. It's only been a day since you captured him in game or trained him. Like, he listens to you. He'll follow you. He trusts you. But, you still need to be careful with him. He's still not like he will sacrifice his own life for you. You got to earn that trust and stuff like that. Pretty cool though. Undead, my people? Yeah. You actually technically considered undead. That's a very cool mechanic. I just realized that. So if we ever lose you, Gothics, and he's trying to track you, or we need to find you, he has advantage on trying to like find you with like, if it's your footprints. It has to be your footprints, not anybody else's footprints. But like, definitely he could find your footprints. We all have a generally good alignment, so people, you as an undead vampire still have a positive alignment, and are not going to kill innocents and stuff like that. Kyle here has been through hell and back. I think I know what that is. That's my armor. I would jump in front of a dragon fire. You resist it, meaning you take half damage, but it is a cone. So most of the time, a fire dragon's fire breath is a cone, and it affects everything in that cone's area. So if just because you're in front of Gothics, I might, as a DM, allow that you take that Gothix if he fails his dexterity throw. It still takes only half damage, but if he passes his dexterity throw, I may take off a quarter damage or none at all. Depends if you're nearby. I would but it's like it's a cone. It's gonna affect you. Unless you have a shield to block, you could block, stand in front of somebody, and they have fire blasting at you. It's still gonna hurt the guy who's behind you. At least that's my idea. The fire's hot. I would lower it that it would like take half damage or something but you take half damage already, like because you're fire resistant. But that's if we're fighting a fire dragon. Love you guys. Oh, you would still. Oh, okay. For Gothics, you would jump in front of fire. Yeah, let's just yeah. What I found out though is that Pro Gamer Gun's Skull of Augury that she found in that damn thing. Shake your head. No. Yeah, but I was just gonna say what it does. I would just get excited and just want to say what it does. Yeah, misunderstanding, definitely. Still would though, like you won't want to be bringing that wolf to no dragon fight. That's for sure. With how much health does he have? It's 15 health. It also means too that hero when you do like survival checks or you're trying to know what the creature is, like you're doing be survival with nature. Nature is wisdom. So survival means you're tracking it, but like there's another one that you get to recall information. I don't know if it's at level 1, but you can recall information with advantage. So say you want to know what this creature does or what it is, what's the name of this creature, because I don't tell you what the creature is unless people ask and do checks on it. You get advantage, I think, at we'll see what level it is, but you get advantage on the check to find out what it does or what it is. There's a difference between knowing what it does and what it is. Like you need like certain things. He has more than me. That's sad. Really? That's true. Yes, I just 15 health. That's true. That's just the stock health of a wolf. I looked up what a wolf is. He's at level 1, so he's not getting all the wolf's abilities, but I think he has it mostly. Keen hearing, so the wolf has advantage on hearing and smell, but I mean, the wolf can't talk to you, but it can point maybe. The pack tactics advantage is if the ally is near a target, he gets advantage on his attack roll, so he can definitely hit his target, but his base attack, he attacks for 4. His plus attack is only 4, so like he might miss his targets, but he gets advantage, so I mean, he should hit his targets. But and you haven't trained him to attack yet, and he's barely following you. It is like you're still in the very beginning phases of training him. What up, Dom? Welcome. Just talking a little fantasy adventure. Human flesh. And a cooking pot. I wonder what's in the pot. Oh. Saw me. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a hat. Huh. Hello. Grand healing? No. Oh, wait. This one too. Wow, it's a hag's nest. Isobel. It didn't work very good. Yeah. Did you use Discord or Twitch chat for D&D because Twitch has a bit of chat delay? Yeah, and we tried working Discord and it's audio crackles and nobody has both platforms. So they either hear me and can type but they can't see the action, or the audio quality definitely was down with Discord. It was crackly, it wasn't clear. It was unfortunate. It just seemed really bumpy. It started giving me a headache. Like, it was just really bumpy. It was not working. It was nice that there was no delay, but the delay was the only positive thing that was stopped from it. Now, another thing we might be able to try, but again, I don't want to fucking get away from the platform, is Roll20 has a camera, has the video, has the picture, and has the dice roller. But the thing is again, you can't use it on a tablet, you can't use it on a phone, you have to use it on a computer. And I'm sorry, but not everybody has access to a computer. That's the problem. Or a tablet that can handle Roll20. But in Roll20, you can move your character yourself. But it's kind of like you have only a certain amount of space that you can go to. I smell fire. Is that somebody's barbecuing out there at 8:30 in the dark? Well, that sucks. Is there anything else I have that's heavier? I want that campsite. A torch. Glad you're feeling better, Dom. You do have the flu, but I'm feeling better. Good. Honestly, it's just an excuse to chill and go and play games and sit at home and get better. That's not nice. Increases light armor skill, huh? Where's my friend? You just want me for my blood? Maybe. It's spicy. Who did you bite one time before Gothics that the person like freaked out? Increase that chanting. We have a private reserve for Gothics downstairs of all the blood ale he could ever need. Ah, vampire blood boils in the sunlight. Dang it, I'll get some meat and spice it up. Oh crap, I went way too far. Rank 29. Oh man. I remember when you were number 1, hero. You're still number 1 in my heart though. Oh, now I just pissed everybody off. Like, you're number 1, and you're number 1. Everybody gets number 1. Heart is beautiful. Alone. I remember the old ranks. Batman's left nut. Yep. Yeah, it was sad I had to get rid of that. VBot, you know, she just never worked. And I still see streamers to this day that have VBot. I'm just like, yeah, good luck. I had to deal with her when she never worked, ever did anything I ever needed her to ever do. Ever. Dragon bones everywhere. It's scary. Hello. What? Temple of Mirak. People are all slaves. Thought I freed all these people.
He grows ever near to us. Now through him do we see.
What the hell just happened? Oh, I don't want blessing of anything. Wait a minute. Why did my... What just happened? Spellbreaker. Why did I lose Spellbreaker for a second there? That was weird. Did not work, but it could use the 8-ball. Yeah, it could. This could use. Yeah, it could use the 8-ball anytime. You have 8-ball now too. I just have to turn it off for Moobot. I forgot Moobot has it on too. We moved to Stream Elements about what, a year and a half ago. I thought I did this mission. I thought I did this. I thought I did this mission. Yell at it. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I'll let you finish. Minutes of reading now.
Yeah.
It's 30. Then we'll fill out your papers out tonight. No! Back onto the bed.
I saw some gameplay for Red Dead Redemption 2 today. The second gameplay reveal trailer. Not too bad. Cannot fast travel while in midair. Why not? Um, when enemies are nearby, what enemies? Oh crap. Oh yeah? You guys really don't know what you just did. Of course that's out of power. I always use the damn thing. Fine. Fine. Be that way. What the hell are these things doing here? Yeah. Come with me, tribekin. Go. Oh, I lost him. No. You can place 0 books on this shelf. Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird one. Game Chrome, the pool that made Fallout. Is this game from the people that made Fallout? Yes. Bethesda. There's like Bethesda Game Studio and Bethesda though, so there's like almost a slight difference. Bethesda Game Studios did Fallout New Vegas versus Bethesda did Fallout 3, I think, or Fallout or Skyrim. But it's still Bethesda. I want to get technical. Now it says that you might remember all the time. And not fucking God. Points. At least I can give points to all too, Hero. That's what's kind of nice. Is remember ViveBot, I had to give points individually. You could not give points to all unless that changed sometime in the last year. Good for them. Doesn't matter. You could not add points to all. They didn't have very good mini games. Like this one has mini games that work actually. Um, the talk was probably the funniest thing ViveBot ever did. Would talk back to you and learn keywords to how to respond to you. If you mentioned Star Wars, it was like, I love Star Wars. I don't like Star Trek though. I was like, what? Get off my channel. Not stealing it. It was a pain, and half the time it never worked. So this one I can add points to all. It's kind of nice. It says, you know, thank you for following, whatever. It keeps Stream Elements keeps way better track. It's better. I've been using it for a while, and I'll keep it. You know, it works better for me. East Empire Company. Aren't you cute? Take the bucket. No, I don't want to take the bucket. Huh. Wow. Geronimo. Thought maybe there's water down here or something. No. I spill a pint of blood into a pitcher of mead. Now I'm in the mood to play some Skyrim. Yep. It always seems to happen that way. Vicariously. The day you realize that people cut down birds' houses to make bird houses. Oh, but and now I'm in. Yeah. Oh my God, this place again. How did I get back in here? Yeah, I know. I smell fire too. Think so? You don't think it's just somebody has a fire pit? Or not fire pit, but you know, they're using the fireplace or the fire grill or whatever grill. They're using wood though. It smells like wood fire.
Fire?
Yeah, but that's really cool. That smell is really strong to be in the mountains. Mm. 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 Weird. Okay. Kinda. Kinda lost. Heroes aren't supposed to get lost. Ain't that right? Okay. So, hero, back to like the basics, right? So you're getting that you will choose a weapon. Like you can choose your weapon now of like a short sword. I would recommend if you're not investing in dexterity to do a sword or a melee weapon of some type. You can type up. Gothix has a katana. I have a crystal sword that can resonate lightning. You know, think of something that you like unique to you. If you're not sure, you can come up probably with any weapon and it can be in D&D. It's just I'll have to look up what its damage is. um you know, the only thing that really does I think ever do a 1d12 at base level is a great axe, but is a two-handed weapon that you have to have strength really behind it to use it. Yeah, he did in a little bit in strength. Yeah, he did. But it's like a monarch can't ever wield a great axe. You know, like I think I can, but it's kind of like there's thing. Yeah, choose a weapon. You're a martial fighter, so you choose all simple weapons, and martial weapons I think can be proficient in. What that means is you add a 2 to a modifier because you're proficient in it. Huh? A blood hunter human blood hunter. Should have been a monk. We were talking about if you were a turtle and you became a monk turtle and was the what was his name, the monk turtle, the Kung Fu Panda, and fucking reach ascendance. The turtle's abilities were pretty cool because you could like recede into your shell, but it was kind of a standstill. Like you don't take damage, but you can't attack. Danger is nearby. My armor lights up, I think, when danger is nearby. I think that's pretty cool. At least I think it does that, or it's when I'm creeping. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. What am I wearing? That is so awesome. Ebony mail, you're able to... I really hope get what? Makes me black. Pretty cool. With muffle, I'm practically invisible. Or not. Yeah. 4 healers. Jesus, that's a lot. Kung Fu Turtle. I feel like the Blood Hunter is a subrace because of Hunter's Bane. Yeah, no. So Hunter's Bane is your base ability. You have your that subrace thing that you're talking about, your profane guy is a archetype. It's called an archetype. It's an arc in your story. So profane soul is an archetype you choose at third level. I choose an archetype at third level too. I can be a champion, I can be a battle master, or an eldritch knight, or a cavalier, or a purple dragon knight, or a samurai. There's a lot of different archetypes a fighter can be. But I mean, wizards can be this type of archetype. I don't know if they even get an archetype, but I know sorcerers get the archetype. Warlocks have archetype. You know, it's basically a where you choose to go off in and get your powers more. Like we just watched Blues Paladin video for Davy Chappie was pretty funny. Like the different things that how he jokes around. I for one, they tell everybody to go fungus themselves, and I for one welcome our vegan overlords. I'm fucking, it's pretty funny. But he gets a little awkward in one of his videos. I was like, you think this is funny because you were drunk when you did this, but this isn't funny. This is only funny to you. But okay, your other videos are really good. They make because those other videos are so good, it makes up for this video being very, very cringy at this moment. Whoa! Love when that happens. Hey, you go on ahead. Ah, that was that was my fault, big time. But yeah, so race is your human, um, class is your blood hunter, and your archetype is your profound soul. And but you will choose that archetype at level 3. If you change your mind by then, you know you get to, because you haven't chose it yet. I believe I will be going with the Eldritch Knight. Blue, did you have any ideas of what you were thinking of? I know you don't remember the names of them probably, but the one that was the the Paladin of Vengeance was pretty chill. And then the other one I remember you liked was the oh my god, I can't remember its name either. The one that if you want peace, you got to prepare for war. That one is a very oh fucking god, get it right, Max. Was a very interesting class build archetype. The Paladin has some good archetypes. Your grunting is making me uncomfortable, Reckling. So there is I believe in your blood your blood hunter has the skills that it can choose. There's a list of skills on there. I'll either send you the sheet or you can look them up now if you like and we can talk about it. But you have a list of certain skills you can have and you can't have, and you choose between two of them, I believe, for that class. You get to choose two. Oh, you see that? I get the limp dick freaking arrow on the poisoned arrow. That's nice. It's really fair. Uh-oh. Things aren't looking too good. He's gonna need a hand. Opa! Just killed him. Oh, come on. Well, time to drink up. I start to chug the mug. Malakath. How far was it? Not that far. Hmm. Oh, poor little guy. Okay, so other things, hero. So you're learning the attack. Um, so whose attack was it next? It was Blue's attack. Um, Go ahead, Blue. Whatever you want to do. If you want to roll a 20, too busy, you're fine. But we were just teaching hero the basic of attack and defense or attack. Basically, in a turn, there's things called actions, there's things called bonus actions, there's things called reactions, there's move. To simplify things, in your turn you can do one attack. If you don't want to attack and you want to help a teammate on his attack, you have to make sure that the teammate has either asked you ahead, or your turn isn't happened yet, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna hold my turn and I'm gonna give it and aid this person in defense. It's not, you can't help them shoot an arrow better, but you can definitely like help them. You can defend or like guard, and that can imply disadvantage on the person attacking that person. You can be ready for a reaction, so you have a power or a skill. Blue rolled a 10. Okay, it's a hit. Blue. Skullface rolled a 3. That is not a hit. Blue, it's a hit. For Blue. Go ahead, Blue. Roll your damage on the second skeleton right now. And Blue is a wind-bending, airbending paladin. Or how did you say it? A wind-bending paladin knight, or something like that. Or was that a wind-bending paladin knight? You said it to me yesterday. And he wields a halberd or a poleaxe, as you will, if you've ever seen For Honor, the Lawbringer. Kind of looks like that. Big, tall, buff guy with heavy plate armor with spikes now, medium spikes. Cobalt blue armor. Pretty cool. Me and Blue are twinsies right now. Yeah. How much gold do you have left? Or you traded, right? You traded everything you found? Yep. No. I'm drunk. Alright, Skullface. You heading to bed, my friend. Well, you have a good night. Get some sleep. Feel better. Get ready for adventure again on Sunday. And possibly Monday as well. And I will see you again next time. I'll give you some goodbye points. Crimson Right. Swings his halberd using some wind behind the swing to increase its speed. Dealing your halberd, Blue, is your poleaxe is 2d4 plus 3. 2d4 plus 3. There you go. So 1 and goodbye, Skullface. Alright, so 4, 5, 6 plus 3, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Blue swings up and strikes through the side. The poleaxe coming from the top strikes down and slices off a whole bunch of bones from the skeleton, and the screech of horror enters our ears as Rah! I think you missed the question. Can I use my Crimson Right on other people's weapons to increase their damage? As I believe, no. I can check into that, but from what I know, it is something that affects your weapon. I can check into that, though, as rules-wise. It just, you take a health out. Ow, my face. What up? Rocket League?
Ma, what's up? Alright,
Rocket League.
what are you doing?
Yep.
Streaming?
You want to tell everybody about your Amazon exploits?
I will.
Over time, okay. You'll eventually tell us. Amazon's a messed up company. Let's just say that. All right.
Oh, it's complicated. Still work there. You're echoing a little bit.
I am? Shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably your TV then.
You are.
Turn yours off.
No, my TV's off.
I don't know. Let me mess with things or something. I don't know. It shouldn't be.
It's definitely you.
How about that, bud? Yeah, about now.
No, plus I'm actually watching.
Hang on, I'm unplugging my stuff. How about now?
Let me see.
Hello, 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 hello.
It's alright. It's not that bad.
I don't know. You unplug your hit thing. I shouldn't have echo. Unplug your shit. I'll unplug yours and redo yours. I'm Max. I don't have echo.
Yeah, it's
I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm just watching that Amazon thing. But no, also watching the Cubs and the Rockies game. That's kind of important to me. It's
Ugh.
entertaining.
It's about damn sports.
What?
There you-
No, that was a swing.
Ready?
Alright, go ahead and send
Yep.
me an invite. I'm ready.
All right. We're teaching a little. I'm teaching Hero a little basic DM, so or basic Dungeon Dragons. So bear with me a little bit.
Oh,
Hey, nice wizard hat. Thank you, Gothix. I love my wizard hat.
Hey,
Gothix hates his my or.
Do that right. If you want to do that right now, that's perfect. Before we play Rocket, so that way I can watch the rest of the game.
Well, I'm gonna play a match then while I'm doing it or something. I'm not gonna sit here and not move.
No, I'll play a match with you. I'm just saying, are you trying to do that?
Let's just do regular then.
Yeah, swung and missed.
Let's just do regular. And then we'll go into ranked. But okay, so blue has struck the skeleton, actually slicing it in half as it squeals and tumbles to a oh wait, no, it did. That was the other one. Okay, so we have the second one. Okay, so he's chopped off a couple bones and it squeals. I believe Hero, you are next. Go ahead and roll 20 for attack. Adding +7 to your modifier for oh, that should just go in like all day. Come on. Rolled a 16. Very good. That's a hit. Okay, so go ahead. Your damage is a 1d8 +4. We'll just go with that for now. Basically a one-handed sword's damage. Not today, bitch. It's doubles. It's not ranked though. It's not ranked.
No, that's fine.
Rolled a 5. Okay, +4, doing 9 damage. All right, as Hero charges towards the skeleton, it barely gets a chance to heal from its heal from its attack, and barely sees Hero running towards it as the blood magic surrounds his sword in a crimson essence. He slices through starting from the bottom all the way top, slices through clean on the skeleton, and a final leads out. The skeleton is no more. All right, I think Skullface is gone, but that's pretty much it. That's how the combat kind of works. Is you roll 20 to see if you attack. It just depends if that's basic combat. Now there's spells and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a spell and you're gonna react to it. Okay, so a wizard casts lightning bolt towards you. You see this gathering of arcane energy in his hand as the bolt streaks towards you. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw. It needs to be a 13 with your dexterity. So whatever your dexterity is, roll a 20 and add their dexterity modifier to it. And that is your dodging to see if you dodge this lightning bolt or take half damage. If you dodge, you take half damage. If you here we go. Get that out of here. All right. That crap out of here. Hit it. Hit it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you too. Of course. Of course. Of course. It's all right. Here we go. Shit. Let me check. So 3. So
No,
go ahead and roll.
Win,
You rolled it.
they are in the playoffs.
They already are. I thought they already are. I thought. Hit that.
Well, they are.
Go. 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 Yes. There we go. So you did the roll. You rolled a 19. Very good. That's a very good roll. You had 3. You rolled 12. You got are you 22? You got a 22. So the dexterity was 13. The lightning bolt streaks past you. You kind of move to the side, but you still feel the arcane energy hitting you for 5 damage. And so we would put it down on the thing that you took 5 damage. You know, I have the Roll20 app open when I do this, so it keeps track of your guys' health. Ow. But it's kind of like that. So let's do a hardcore exam. Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about. So you dodge lightning bolt, only taking half damage and not taking any of the like penalties of like, you know, or if it had some, you know. So you basically dodged the lightning bolt, but you took half damage. Let's see here. There's also, so those are spell dodging. That's like spells. Like that's how spells kind of work. When you cast spells, we calculate a number called your DC save. Nice. It's your abilities modifier. So your wisdom is your spell casting ability. So if you have +3 in your wisdom and you're a level 1, you have 2 proficiency. At level 1, everyone has 2 proficiency. Proficiency is the thing that confused me the most about D&D was, what does that mean? Oh, go for it. There you go. That's what it means. So you at level 1 it's only number 2. At like level 6 it goes up to 3. What that means is you add the number 2 at level 1. So it's the number is 8 plus 2 plus your wisdom modifier. That is like your save dexterity or your proficiency. Yeah. So I'll calculate that, but basically it is a number that's calculated using your modifiers, and it means that this is what the creature has to roll to save against your spells. So enemies have this, we have this. It's like it's called a spell save DC. If you ever want to look it up, what it means, like look up the definition of spell save, how to calculate spell save DC, and it tells you it's like 8 plus proficiency plus your what's it called? Your modifier, I believe. So it's 8 plus 2 plus 3. So 13 would be if your wisdom is like 13. Your wisdom is, yeah, you said, yeah, so you advance this. So your DC save would be 13. Nope. Nope. Oh, yeah, it is. You got it? There you do. Good job, good job. So that's a little more complicated. That is called the spell save DC. That number is a thing that wizards and casters use. That's why spell casting is a very very obscure thing to understand. It's got a little more complicated than instead of swinging and hitting. You know, I'll get it at level 3. I get like level 1 spell, like 2 level 1 spells, I think, but spells are a very interesting thing. Nice. Are you still there, hero?
God, dude, no, watch this though. For real, watch this.
Oh, dang. Nice.
He gets me into it. Into the fucking. Oh my god.
Alright, I'd say we're ready for ranked after this.
Here comes our boy.
Okay, cool. So are you getting that? Are you understanding that, hero, or no? Like, is it still kind of Greek to you? Okay, I was gonna ask what cantrips are. Very good question. Oh, yay! I guess. So cantrips are basically a level 0 spell. Think of it that way. It's their own word for a level 0 spell, which means that you can cast it at any time, and anywhere. It's used as an action though, so it's cast as an action. If you're in combat, it's a turn. If we're out in the world, we're not in combat, it's considered a turn as well. It's an action. Like you, oh, that's gonna not today. Oh, or unless my friend hits it in. Oh, or I miss it 3 times. That's okay. But yeah. So it's kind of what was I saying? Oh yeah. So cantrips. You how many cantrips do you get at that level? Do you even get any?
I'm gonna finish the Rockies game. I'll play with you here in a
Okay.
bit. Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're
All
done.
right, for sure.
Explaining stuff.
All right. Later. All right. So what was I saying? You get one. I think you'll get you probably I'll look into it, but I don't think you get any until your 3rd level and you get spell casting. Let me look. Pact magic, yeah, so you get that at your arc. Oh no. Leave party. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you get spell casting at I don't even get you get spellcasting if you choose your blood hunter order at level 3. So you get spellcasting if you choose the profane soul. All right, Gothics. Gothics has got to be heading to work pretty soon. All right, our friend. We will miss you, man. Thanks so much for being here, sharing in a glass of blood ale with Skullface. Oh, just seen that coming. Really? Well, that was hardcore. We didn't even damage their side? Okay. Mm. Okay. Let him hit it in again. You gotta be kidding me, right? How did that not count as a hit? Our team sucks. Not watching. Finally. Oh. I'd head to bid. I have class tomorrow. That's alright. Oh, everybody's heading out. Oh no. It's early. It's 9. But everybody's also in different time zones than Maxi. That's alright. So I'll send you the skills list tonight. You choose between the skills. Their descriptions of what the skills are. You know, you have different types of skills that, like, you know, for example, stealth. You know, it just gives you advantages on the roll. You know, it helps with your numbers to have a better result when you try to go stealth, you know. Oh my god, you idiot. Guy's gonna hit that. God, we're so Hell yeah, I want to freaking do it. There we go. I believe you get 2. I believe as a human you get another 2. So you get 4 all day. 4 all day. That's a freaking cooking term. I'm sorry. I believe as a human you get 2, and then your Crimson Right, I think you choose between fire, frozen, and storm. So lightning, fire, or ice. You choose 2 from athletics, acrobatics, arcana, insight, investigation, and survival. But as a human race, I believe you also get another 2. Human race, END. Oh my god, calm down, you two. Jesus. You suck. It was one fucking match. Like, oh my god. Calm down. Okay. As human, depends on which human you can just have. I wouldn't choose a sub race of human. I would just choose the normal human. You have a couple sub races of humans, but I just do human. Size, speed, language, ability score. You get proficiency in 1 skill of your choice as a human. You get to choose 1 more, so you got 3 all day, and the third one you get to choose of any of the skills. Honestly, I've never really made people not be able to choose what skill they wanted. It really doesn't matter. You can have any skill because almost any class can have any. Pretty much any class can have any skill. It's just no, I don't want ranked. Not in. Go for triples. I choose mountain. Extra strength. Mountain. Umi Damari. Where's a mountain? For human? I see House Daneth, House Orion. What do you mean mountain? Being weird. I don't see a mountain human. What are you talking about? They're not like let me see. Um, hmm. Rank. Okay, hang on. No extra movement, you gain advantage in the same against environment effects. Climbing costs no extra movement with athletics and survival check. Mountain. I've seen troll mountains. I'm looking it up right now. Where are you finding mountain human? I know there's mountain dwarves, there's mountain fawns. I do not see mountain humans. They're not named like mountain, they're named like Drakari and Deathrow and Ekrotukra and Illumion. They have different names. They Yonti. They don't have mountain. I'm not seeing mountain. Can you give me a website of the source or send me a link? Send me an HTTP. Send me a way too tight. I just googled D&D mountain human and I didn't get anything. Oh, here we go. Ultimate adaptability. Variant humans for 5th edition. Here we go. Tribality. Where is it? Pay attention to this. Give me a second. I see it though. Alright, time for bed. Okay. Okay. Say goodnight to the kiddo. I see it though. I found it. Let's see though. This is definitely a homebrew. That's fine though. I'm okay with that stuff. I just by environment. Interesting. +2 your strength, constitution. So instead of +1 to everything, it would do this. It would do +2. So you wouldn't add +1 to everything. You would add +2 to strength, +1 to constitution, and +1 to wisdom. Climbing costs you no extra movement. You gain advantage on saves against environmental effects involving altitude, low pressure, oxygen. Okay. With athletics, you gain proficiency with athletics skills. Okay. Okay, I see it. Definitely. That is completely possible. You guys suck. Go. I like it though. I can definitely do that. I'm cool with that. Mountain human, huh? So start thinking of your backstory. What led you to all these crazy blood hunting powers with the mountain man? It's basically your favorite environment kind of thing, like.
Okay.
Climbing costs you no extra movement. So you don't lose speed from climbing. You stay at the same speed. That's pretty cool. Let him score. Bloodborne. Oh yeah. You like it? I like that last name. It's pretty good. Just know that all I need you to do is tell me the what you just give me this thing and I'll put in the numbers. I just need to do it so I make sure that the numbers are being calculated right, because you are new to the game and I want to make sure that everything's being calculated right. Because one time Skullface gave me his numbers and he actually miscalculated, not Skullface, Spider King a while back gave me the wrong numbers, but it was actually against him. He did miscalculated the wrong, he should have gained more and he took away, and I was like, I actually have more power in this because you didn't do the numbers right. So, but Skull Spider King, which is not even here, close to. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, teammates. Let's go. I mean, I can't win this game by myself, or can I? That was good. Oops, that's in. Oh. Go. 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 It's an easy goal. Easy goal! Easy fucking goal! What the fuck? He fucking rode right past it. He drove right past it. Okay. Ta-da. I was thinking of a long family of blood hunters that lived on the protected mountains from a powerful undead, protected the mountains from powerful undead, fae, and fiends. I like it. I like it. Okay, so these are your base, right? This is your base. They are trash. Thank you. Makes me feel better. Okay, so this is your strength. These are your base ones, right? 7. This isn't any bonuses added, right? I want you to just give me the base, and then I will add all the numbers of your sub race and stuff like that. I just need to make sure that the numbers are correct and calculated right. Dex 7, so it's just okay. So 7.
Wow.
So 7 would be 7 is +3. Dex. Yeah, just give me the base numbers. Give me, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so strength is 7. Okay, I got it. Okay, so I see what you were doing. Okay, so Dex. This is why. Okay, so Con is 5. Wisdom is 5. Intel is 5. Charisma is 2. Now with your human attributes, I know you're pretty much to do that. So 7. So 2. Constitution 1. Wisdom 1. Oh, oops, sorry. 1. Okay, so that would make you 7, 8, 9. So 9, 4, 6, 6, 5, and 2. Okay, so +9. I'm still doing my shit, Pepsi. I'm still but 9, so 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. You have a +4, +2, a +3, a +3, +2, and a +1. So your strength is +4. All right, so your dex is +2. So those are the modifiers, right? So 9, 4, 6, 5, 2. And then don't you, as a bloodborne, get something else? Don't you get something else with it? Let me get back. So you get something else with bloodborne, don't you? Or blood hunter. Blood hunter. All right, let me double check. Okay. Creating a blood hunter, your guild, blah blah. Okay. Where are you? Your basic stuff. Okay, your saving throws are strength and wisdom. So it means you have proficiency in strength throws and wisdom saving throws. So when you need to save for a wisdom saving throw, you just get more bonuses with it. So your strength saving throw is 6. Your wisdom saving throw is your wisdom plus your 2 proficiency. So your 3 is wisdom. Your wisdom is +3 plus your 2 proficiencies, so you have a +5. What that means is you're proficient in 2 types of saving throws. So saving throws are dexterity saving throw, a strength saving throw. You need to stay strong and see if you hand up, you can do this or you can do that. Wisdom saving throw is, can you not be charmed? Like, can you save against a charm? So the charms challenge is 15. Your wisdom saving throw is a +5. So go ahead and roll a 20, and let's see if you. God damn it, Pepsi! Pepsi just subscribing. Well, hey, what up? 5 months in a fucking row, huh? Holy shit! Well, thank you, Pepsi. I appreciate the fucking sub. Now I feel bad not letting you in the party. No, I'm still doing my D&D stuff, man. That's why. Like, I didn't want to bother you with it, but fuck yeah! Thank you for the sub, Pepsi. I appreciate it, my friend. Just throwing me my support from one of my only, friends out of the group, that I've to play with and shit. That fucking, I didn't want to do that. Shut up. Whatever. No way. Yeah, it says 5 months. I didn't want to do that. You didn't? It's alright. It's like, this was so hard to defend against. Alright, hero. We'll get more on it. I will send you the skill list of what you can do, or what you can choose from. Think about your backstory, and just learn about your class as much as you can. If anything, I can lead you into some videos that can help with learning how to play D&D a little bit. I'm teaching you the basics, but I there's a there's a couple of channels I watched to help me understand the game better. So from a DM standpoint and from a player standpoint, there's videos about player etiquette and DM etiquette and stuff like that, and it helps to kind of learn. Oh man. Fucking god, don't stop hitting me, teammates. God. Ranger Paul, the ranger enters the banquet hall. What's up, Ranger Paul? Just talking to an old friend of mine about some D&D, but good night, hero. It was great to see you again. I'm glad you like D&D, and I hope that it doesn't get too overwhelming. I know it's a lot to learn, but you know, um, we all learned it together pretty much at the same time. Come on, come on. Nice hit. Dual wielding 2 steel batons. Oh yeah? Completely possible. 1d6 bludgeoning damage if I'm not mistaken. Or 2d6 bludgeoning damage, depends on if you have the dual wielding skill. Seen that coming. Eschema, huh? What's eschema? Why longer relationships last 1 week? My teammates, come on. No. Hit it! God! Stare at the fucking ball and wait for it to get hit to our side. That sounds like a great idea. That was my bad. Gonna cost me a score. Ooh, Nightwing, huh? Sounds like more like monk weapons than a ranger ability. So where did you hear about a schema as a fighting style? Yeah. Ripple Stilskin. Close name. Not really a close one. That was going in no matter what. Fuck. I take martial arts and I take Kaju Kenbo. Kenbo, huh? It's like... Come on! Where is my fucking third teammate? Where? Wow. What up? So are you serious? You didn't mean to do 5 months?
Yeah, quick.
I thought. Did you?
Oh, sorry, someone else.
Yeah. The dirty street fighting. Basically, before you know, I'm kicking you in the balls, chopping your windpipe with my hand, slapping you in the ears. That's pretty good. Street fighting. It's honestly, street fighting. I think is, you know, is
Damn, this game looks pretty good though. 4 versus 4.
caught up finally. We don't lose a score. My teammates are trash though. Like I've been single-handedly trying to play this game.
Oh, here we go. Same shit Jal says. Everyone sucks.
That's true. He does say that.
Well, so do
Oh,
you.
shut up. It's because it's true.
Don't say that, but just, ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. See, but like on your screen, it's
Yeah, you're good.
so.
Right when you said that, I exploded. Yeah.
So about, like,
Yeah. Here we go. Ready? Here it comes. You're gonna see it.
I'm watching the Rockets game. Don't like.
No, I
I'm
know.
here. I'm just watching the Rockets game and Cubs game.
Oh.
Like it's in the 10th inning now, and they're still going.
Brought it back in the last second.
Oh, we brought an Asian onto the field.
Yay. How my ranger fights. He doesn't.
Good young hand.
What?
I think that's his name.
Who? Oh, Kaju Kenbo is a dirty street fighting at that. Some ranger fights in the story. He doesn't seek honor. Uh-oh. That's not good. Honor is important.
Basically, the next step is we get our really good batters next round, and so do they. But
Do a barrel roll.
we can knock these guys out. It's the
My tummy's hurting. I need to eat something.
assuming at this point kind of will lose, but I still have to have faith in my team.
Ugh. Oh, tribality. Okay. Yep.
Yes! Another strike. Good shit. If you're wondering, it's on ESPN.
Oh. I don't really care about honor.
Yeah,
Eskimo is good for close range if your knight opposes or using it. If your knight or opponent is using a long sword. So you're hand-to-hand combat. So you know what though? You would want to build yourself more like a monk than a ranger. But you've been a ranger this whole time. Are you telling me you're changing to a monk? Because rangers can be efficient with fighting swords, but I think they do better with dexterity and range. Blew his ass up midair. Engineer for some being in the game. Ah, fucking man whore. You're still up on that man whore stuff. Yeah.
Well, excuse me. I mean, I guess I'll just leave. I have to.
Why? Ain't gonna.
Because I'm a
No, we're talking about Ranger, Paul. Chat.
Hey,
Oh,
it was
okay.
a joke. No, I already told you what I'm doing. I'm watching the Rockies game right now. This is important to me. I'm just in here for commentary.
Uh-huh. And what great commentary it is.
Oh, yeah. Could be worse.
Nice.
No, they're not out. Yeah, boy. There's 2 outs.
Yeah, you really are thinking of a Buddha monk. You're thinking about a handmade abilities in martial arts. That's completely a Buddhist monk, not a ranger. A ranger is it's all about weapons and ranged attack fighting. Nobody wants to be a monk. I don't understand why. Nobody wants to be a monk, and they can stop arrows.
Druid either.
The what's it called? Monks can stop arrows mid-air in hand. Like they can stop an arrow. They can become ninja. They can also do elemental damage.
No, they can't.
Shut up.
But you're not allowed to be a
Yeah, you're not allowed to be a dragon.
But you can be a
Yeah, because that's a class designed in the game.
dragoon.
A dragoon. Nice.
Look that up. It's on Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy.
Anybody here know what a dragon is?
I'm sure someone does.
Monks don't fight dirty. Yeah, it's not a, I think fighting dirty, I think like just because you kick a character in the nuts in the game doesn't mean that's gonna instill disadvantage on them. You know what I mean? Like it's dirty. It's just yeah, it's not really gonna have an effect mechanically in the game unless you're in a gladiator type arena where you're fighting for in a hand-to-hand combat situation. That's when your dirty fighting would come into play a little more, which isn't to say that won't happen.
So there's no such thing as like a dirty move if you're not hand-to-hand, like if you're doing it online?
What I think he means by dirty moves is like doing these disabilitating things that like if you try to do that, just because you snap somebody in the throat in the game doesn't mean it's gonna make them bail over and in pain.
Strike the motherfucker out. No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. He's calling it a dirty move.
Oh, that goes.
It's not like he's gonna come over to your house and kick you in the dick.
Yeah, you're good. You don't have to be a monk. The thing about this game and the way we do things is you make your character, but the thing is you're young and your idea of what you want to be as a character is going to change as you get older. A lot of the people who play are a lot older and they've come to terms with what kind of person they are, and they've found their identity already. Kind of like at a 15 you don't know who your identity yet, really. You think you do, but you don't. Like, you're not confident in it at all. Great, this guy's gonna catch up. Humbly drinks water. Very good, very good. Forget the ranger. That was weird. My game timed out, so I lost that game. Okay, I got an internet disconnection. What? Armstrong did not score. The NPC scored, and then that was me. I was the NPC, so that should give me a score.
I got 11th inning now. Ugh. They got Rocket League match that just doesn't end. You know
What?
I mean?
Baseball?
And there goes one's out. Come on, Arenado. Just hit one out of the park. Come on. Home run. Solo home run. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Colorado. Come on.
Yeah, I'm here.
Even
I'm
there.
here. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, well, your stream
Yeah,
is like,
refresh it.
stream is
Refresh it.
lagging.
It disconnected. That you didn't hear what it said. It disconnected everything. Yeah, sorry.
No, I
You're good. I had to refresh. The internet hiccuped.
Bullshit ass Comcast.
Yeah.
That was not a strike. All right, motherfuckers. You want to fight? Who wants to
Oh my
fight?
god.
God damn it. Oh, no, base hit. Boom. There we go. All right. I mean, I follow baseball quite a bit, so if anyone follows baseball, I'm sorry.
Nope.
If you don't follow baseball,
Nope.
it's the most original board game that, or even RPG you can ever
What?
find.
It's
So,
boring as fuck to watch on TV.
yeah, it's boring. Most really good games are boring. Like sometimes I even said your games are kind of boring, like stamina, vitality, and this and that. Sometimes
You
they
want to be a
don't.
dragon, you better have more respect. Ah.
But listen, those same stats go into these players. Does he have stamina? Does he have power? Does he have this? Does he have that? Does that make
No.
sense? No, it should. Trevor's story, fucking pop one up. Trevor's story, why, dude? Come on, why? Why?
I lost everybody because of that. Thanks. Fucking Comcast.
Cause of
No,
me?
because Comcast disconnected.
Oh, cause of restart. Come on, Para. You can do something. Get another base hit. Yeah, that's all we care about. We don't even care about if you score or fucking. That was a. Kiss your bat. Kiss it. Kiss it. Do it. Kisses.
Get it out of here. God.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Ranger Paul.
Orders came to
That's good.
hand
Good start, man.
a half hour ago.
Congrats
No,
on the month. No, I'm talking to chat.
Alright. Let me read it too. What's going on?
Yay, victory.
A midterm?
Victory.
Well, good for you. I hope
A
you pass.
midterm?
If you
That
have
how?
any advice on history?
History.
I'll be your guy.
Adorable.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's not funny. I'm actually very, very, very smart with history, science, and math. When it comes to reading and writing, yeah, I'm good. Why is everyone leaving?
I disconnected.
Oh.
Monarch. When were you here? Peace out. When were you here, you bastard? You sneaking in, you little lurker. Well, you have a good night, Monarch. Thanks for being here, bud. We were talking to Hero about his Blood Hunter class that he's working on. He's understanding the game a little bit, but everybody's kind of heading to bed and saying good night. So good night, Sir Monarch. May you flutter in peace. The Monarch has decided to be the bard.
Yes, I
knows. Yep. Hey. What character?
I guess go bring some fucking some Eglosaurs or something. No, this game right now has my attention like no other. After this game, everything's off. This game.
I do understand that D&D has dice rolling, and you need a DM and a solid story. Yep, need a solid story. We're playing a pre-written campaign, so it's kind of a little easier for me to learn how to be a better DM. Oh. And but yeah, those are the different dices that you use. D6, D10, D4 is another one. The way D&D fighters are drawn look like they can run for jack. Run for... Can't run. Nice.
Come on. Do something.
Ooh. I play Magic the Gathering. I do like Magic the Gathering. We've played a lot of Magic the Gathering. What colors do you play, Ranger? What colors do you like to play?
I'm a green.
Yeah, Pepsi's a green deck. I'm definitely a blue and black deck. I've messed around with white too. I like white a lot. I have a really good werewolf and spider white and green deck that I made and from scratch, and I love it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that shit was annoying as
I
hell.
love it.
He whooped my ass with that.
No, but Pepsi had some good decks too. His blue and green deck, dude. Pepsi has like some hydras and some bullshit sprouts. He has 27 sprouts that pop up per turn or some shit. He had like all the token sprouts. Like, it was hilarious. He's just like, wait, let me put down all my fucking token cards. I bought these for a reason. We went nuts, dude. We all fucking just. Nice try.
Oh, here we go. No! Oh my god, I hate this fucking game so much, dude. I fucking hate it. The bases were loaded, Martin. Bases were loaded. You know that much about bases.
Yay!
Bases are loaded. We have our main batter at bat. And what's he do? He fucks up. Ugh. I'm getting a little irritated. Alright. Get down for some doubles? Or
Yeah, once I get done losing this game for my team.
You got people with you or what?
No, I'm playing, but my team, I'm kind of being trash right now. I can't say shit that I'm actually doing better than them. I can't talk.
Damn, 1 to 4.
Yeah.
You guys are up.
No, we're down by 4.
Or down by 4. Oh, okay. We'll win, motherfucker.
I'm trying.
Get in there.
Not talking to you. They keeps getting the ball centered and nobody can block it. They keep centering the ball. They just did it again. It keeps fucking.
That's the main secret about
Budget red aggro full on attack. I call it
rank, too.
all up in your grill.
Like, not necessarily worry where the ball is, but just where the ball could be.
White weenies.
If that makes sense.
That's funny. Yeah, so he likes red and white. Do you like them together? Because that's a vicious combination. Red and white is together is a. You're not gonna ever get a turn in. Like, I'm just gonna kill you before you. After your first couple hands. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, red and white decks are rough. So red is meaning like
Red is attack, aggressive, kill your life points.
it's normally spell. Yeah. And then white will be your smaller creatures and stuff like that. So that's a very aggressive deck.
Yeah.
So yeah, no doubt in my mind that you will whoop some ass with that kind of deck.
Ah, damn it.
So I've played against like a red.
There's a white card you need to find called Soul Warden.
And it's completely the opposite. There are two of this complete opposite of them.
The cheap card.
And it's
Plus
going
1 to
like
life
both ways.
every time creature
Half the time I'll win.
enters battlefield.
Half the time they'll win because he'll be really fast. But like, if you let me get like 6 mana and have a good card, I can just like draw that 6 mana out, and I just destroy
Yep. Yeah, it's blue control. You have blue control.
No,
Oh,
it's
green?
It's green, not blue. Yeah, it's the green cards that will fuck you, not the blue. The blues are like the 1-2 mana cards that make a difference. But yeah. That's my opinion on that one.
If I had a good team, they would have been way ready for that. Ah, it's just fucking cheating.
I
Why? Why would you hit that way? It didn't make any sense. Boop. I play all mono. Okay, that's fine. So he plays white or red, which is fine. So find yourself a white card. Yeah. Boop. White. There's a card called Soul Warden. Check it out. It's a good. I'm pretty sure. I think it's called Soul Warden. So, no, it's not Soul Warden. What was it, babe? Oh, hang on. I gotta look this up. It's not Soul Warden.
Look up Avengers of Zendikar. Look up that one. It's an evil green card. It's very evil.
Not Soul. I think it was Soul Warden. Spirit Warden. Maybe it was Spirit Warden. Fuck.
There's a certain white card too. Like
Wall of Flash. Cowgirl loves her Wall of Flash.
If you have over 40 points in the game, so for a white deck, that's really good because like you can just like keep improving.
There it is, Soul Warden. Yep. I love this card. Soul Warden fucked so many people up. No, the Soul Warden is that white card that I always used to have that would give me life anytime a creature would enter the battlefield. And I would just have any creature. It didn't matter if it was your creature, I think it mattered. I think it was my creatures. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. It means if they gain creatures, I gain creatures. Doesn't matter who has a creature. A creature enters the battlefield. It doesn't have to be under my control. I gain life. So your creatures, my creatures, I just get life like crazy. Soul Warden was a very good. If you play D&D, I'm sure you have a Magic the Gathering background. You know, yes and no. You know, I've heard people that have never played Magic, or play Magic but won't play D&D, or vice versa. Like D&D definitely has a system that, you know, you're in your head. You need to know what you're doing. I'm gonna piss you off with my Monastery Swift Spear, Goblin Glory Chaser, Abbot of Carol's Keep, Hammer Hand, and Dragon Mantle. Okay, let's look up one of these off the. Okay, Monastery Swiftness. Monastery Swiftness. You look up mine, you look up yours. Swift Spear? Swift Spear, yeah. Monastery Swift Spear. Monastery Haste Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature, the human monk. She has haste. She's a human monk. She's a red 1/2. Prowess. Casts a non-creature spell. Gets +1/+1 to the spell. Non-creature spell. So she gets +1 when you do spells. Look at I think it's Plague Spider. That's a very good green spider. I like that. Oh. Oh. Could have. Right between you both. Go, teammates. An easy fucking roll. We used to go to the comic book shop all the time, Ranger, and just we would go in groups and just would buy major cards. We gave them money, man. Like that whole couple of months that we were all into Magic, man. Some of these guys were spending hundreds of dollars on cards, man, and still getting beat by decks that only spent about like 50 or 60 bucks on it. It just goes to show it's not all about the money you put into it. It's the symmetry of the deck. Just all my wolves and all my spiders, it just seemed to work together. That was my 3rd deck I built from scratch. I have a black and white, or blue and black deck, a green and white deck, and a white deck. Those are my mains. You have to be careful with doing dual colors, you know, you can, but at least mono, you know always what you're gonna get with, when it comes to card-wise, you know. If you don't have your mana balanced, you can...
These baseball players acting like a pussy. They act like they get hit like NFL or something like that. You know, or like hockey. I hate that shit. That shit bugs the hell out of me.
How to use the deck. Of course, you would get your ass beat. Well, it's even if you know how to use the deck, but if you're not getting mana, like sometimes we would have re-rolls on games because somebody just had a mana clump. Like they're not getting mana. You know, we would re-roll. We would, you know, we wouldn't even count mulligans. Like sometimes we would just...
We were nice.
We were
unlike
really
everybody
nice to
else.
each other, yeah. Unlike some people. Some rifts came. Oh. Ah, damn. Mana screwed, yeah, you would not pull mana at all, and you're just like, okay, I've drawn like 7 times and I have... Well, you can't accept a hand with less than like 3 mana. I don't accept hands with less than 3 mana. Bitch. Little boop. Acron Crusader, huh? Let me look up my Plague Spider. Ugh. That's it. Nice. Oh, this is ranked, isn't it? This is ranked. Guy just rage quit on ranked. Come on, there's a minute left. It's 2-1.
That's not rage quit.
Yeah, rage quit on a ranked with 1 minute 40 left, only losing by 1. What a bitch. Well,
So we're gonna load the bases up is what we're doing.
not that my team is that much better. See, he's gonna score. Three people missed.
And see, this is a conspiracy theory too to me. So like this game's been going on for an hour longer than it should have been, because all the advertisements are still being
Ugh.
and stuff like that, right?
Hmm.
So therefore, you're still watching it. But that used to be my theory. But guess what? To be honest with you, there has not been one commercial this whole game. Not one commercial.
Really?
From the end of the game to where it is now in overtime. There hasn't been one commercial. Although I think the Cubs, all they have to do is like hit it once right now and they win.
Shit.
Hope to God they don't. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay. I just stopped playing for the island because we like sets were coming out so quick. Yeah, they were. I'm so many sets behind. You know how many sets there've been since we stopped playing Pepsi? They have vehicles now, like crazy. For
What?
Magic, the Gathering. Like, there's vehicles now. There's like, we've missed a lot since it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't miss much. Jeff showed me. I played Cards with him up at the cabin. And yeah,
He
they
had his vehicles and shit.
card to a vehicle.
Yeah, and fuck your vehicle.
It kind of sucked.
I didn't do anything against my deck, but oh,
I mean, if you got a good deck, it doesn't matter.
come on, it's 3-2. You're not fucking beating these guys. Come on. I'm a minute into overtime, and this is a fucking joke. There it is. There it is. Okay. Thank God. Alright, you gotta study for a quiz. Well, sorry I wasn't paying attention too much because I was this ranked, but what is it? It was good talking to you about Magic, Ranger. I do enjoy some good Magic talk. You have a good night, sir. Good luck and stay ever vigilant. I think I'm just gonna call the stream a little early today, since I streamed for like 4 days in a row. I'll probably be taking a break tomorrow. My blue says good night to Ranger. Yeah. You have a good night. Always vigilant. I'll let you guys go and get some sleep out there. And I will work with Hero about his class and stuff and teaching him the game a little bit. Like, I hope he does try to learn the game a little bit and watch a video or two. But Blue, I'll say good night to you, to anybody else who's lurking out there. Have a good night.
Oh boy, another pitching change. Jesus.
Okay, my lord. Good night, Blue. As he hops and calls Percy, and Percy flies by to pick him up. Blue attempts to throw a twig for fetch. He looks at the twig and keeps flying. Away they go. I said I'm gonna eat right now. I'm gonna eat right now.